Here's chapter 5 of my book, Catastrophe. She ate the meal more slowly as her thoughts turned to her dad and all of the fun they used to have. He had been gone now for just over a year, and it had been the worst time of her life. The only way that she could cope with it was to lose herself in reading or music. The pain was too great to cope with, she thought, like the worst headache ever. Is everything okay? Said Mary. Fine, she answered. She had no intention of telling her how she really felt. Lovely grub, said Jack, as he shoved more into his mouth. All he ever seems to care about is eating, thought Kate, annoyed as usual. She really wished Dad was here. She remembered all of the fun they had, all of the trips they used to go on, and how he always listened to her, unlike Mum, she thought, and now she had no one to turn to. She felt like crying again, and then she remembered Snowy. Maybe she could tell Snowy her problems. It didn't matter to her that she couldn't answer back. Just a little meow would be enough for her, and she allowed herself a small smile. The funeral was the saddest and strangest day of her life. She kept thinking that she was in a film. None of it seemed as if it was real, but the tears on the other people's faces proved that it was. Kate didn't cry. She was in too much pain to cry. She just wanted her dad back, but he was dead and gone, buried under the ground like her happiness. It's time I fed Snowy, she thought. It's Snowy's dinner time, she said to her mum as she pushed back the chair and headed for the safety of their bedroom. Snowy seemed pleased to see her, and he licked her all over. It felt lovely, like little kisses, thought Kate. Snowy was working her magic already, and Kate began to feel better, and the painful memories receded into the past where they belonged. Snowy made light work of the chunky meat, and it was such fun watching her eat. She lapped up every drop, and she seemed to have much better manners than Jack, thought Kate, smiling, as she stroked Snowy all the way down to the tip of her tail. Coming next, Chapter 6.